Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I will be making this video about one of the doubt, which is basically how to stay consistent in studies. So as we go ahead in studying, the thing is that we are required to stay focused on a lot of things. But you don't need to stay focused on a lot of things. You just need to set clear goals. And those goals should be short term goals as well as long term goals. Basically, whatever long term goal you are required to achieve, you need to make short term goals of those. And after making those short term goals, make sure that you create a complete schedule as well to achieve those short term goals, so that when you are able to achieve the short term goals, you will be ultimately able to achieve that long term goal. In that context, you won't be able to get distracted and you will be staying focused on those short things. But the thing is that apart from all those things, you are required to follow the 70-30 principle, which is about that you need to focus 70% on that particular thing and take in 30% portion a break and then proceed ahead. Basically, don't stay up too much on just studying a lot. Basically, if you are studying for 30 minutes, in that 25 minutes you need to stay focused and study, and those 5 minutes which are there you need to take break, so that your brain saturation point doesn't comes up and you stay refreshed. And apart from these things, you need to make yourself hydrated, as well as you need to eat well, because energy comes from within you, then only your brain will work. So if you don't eat well, means if you eat junk food and so on, then these foods are not that much which provide good source of energy. So basically you should also look on internet as well, that what sort of food you are required which keep you refreshed and provide you much more energy, rather than eating those food which makes you feel lethargic. Another part of this is you need to stay hydrated. Drink frequently, basically in a day, drink frequently water and even a lot other sort of drinks which are there to stay hydrated. But the best source would be to drink lot of water. And the other part is that find your ideal study time. Basically, you shouldn't be a person like who is studying in morning someday she is studying on night, sometime in the noon. You should have a focused study time, and at that time you need to study, so that your body clock itself adapt that your mind will be like you need to now study, you yourself would be going ahead and studying at that particular moment of time. So that's why in that context you should have your ideal study time, and you should designate a study space as well. Means basically you shouldn't have in like you are studying at your bed and sleeping also at your bed. Like this, you won't be able to focus much. Wherever you sleep, don't make that place as your study place. Either choose floor where you can study well, or make a separate space like create a study table where you will be studying, so that you don't feel sleepy or feel distracted. And moreover, whenever you are studying, at that moment of time, eliminate all sort of distraction. Basically, in your phone, turn off all the notification. If you are studying from your phone, then make your settings in that manner that notification don't pop up. They are just coming, but you're not able to see them in that context. And even make your phone at the silent mode rather than vibration mode, so that all the distractions are away. If your distractions are away, then you will be surely able to complete your 25-minute study. And when there would be that 5-minute break, and that also I don't say that then turn on your phone and go ahead and check your all the notifications and so on. Basically, keep a particular time that at that time only you need to go ahead and check all the notifications, not in between when you are studying, because that will be creating a lot of distraction for you. So now next thing would be stay organized. Whatever you have studies, create planners. Basically use some tools which are like planners or digital apps which will be tracking all your assignments and due dates. Basically complete a schedule where and make a checklist that these topics you have done so that you can go ahead. And moreover, you need to get adequate sleep. When we are like, if I quote my example, when I was preparing for JEE, so at that time I was not taking adequate sleep. Like even I was studying like in the morning, sometime in the morning, sometime late night, something like that. And even I wake up early at 3 o'clock for just going for a walk. And in that context, my sleep cycle was completely disturbed. So basically, the most important part of all your schedule should be that you should get adequate sleep so that your mind gets refreshed, you get new ideas, your mind don't get into a saturation point, so that you will always feel refreshed and you can gain more and more ideas when your sleep cycle is proper. So in that context, always get adequate sleep. And then practice active learning, basically engage in materials which do summarizing, ask questions, teach someone, or even you can use mnemonic devices so that whatever you have learned, you have abbreviation for all of these. And then comes the part that seek support when you are studying. Basically, join those groups which are studying those topics only. Means basically join study groups, discuss topics with your classmates, or if it is in a virtual scenario, then join those groups which are preparing for those similar topics only, or seek help from your seniors or from your teachers or tutors whenever it's needed, so that you are not stuck at that particular point of time for a longer period. And now the thing is, like in today's era, because of AI, you can go ahead with ChatGPT, BART, and other AI tools for solving your doubts if you are stuck at any moment of time, so that you can save your time. And stay flexible. Be adaptable in your approach. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to adjust your study method or schedule. So you don't need to stick at strict timelines that, yeah, if this topic need to be done in this particular time, then it should be done in this particular time. It could be possible that you are stuck at a particular doubt. So because of that, it got extended, right? So in that context, always make a plan where you have a buffer time as well, so that even if that topic is not completed in that particular moment time, so that buffer could help you get this slot that, yeah, it could be extended to this much, so it will not affect your overall study plan. And most important, because you are studying, so always practice self-care. You should award yourself for achieving your small goals after your short-term goals have been completed, so that you get motivated when your this small term goal has been achieved, so you will be motivated to move to this next small term goal and ultimately to your long term goal. And most important, take yourself outside as well from that particular study environment. Basically, take care of your physical health as well as mental health. Stay more with natural environment. Basically, go for a walk and basically feel free in the environment around you, so that you can get fresh air and so on, so that you always feel good and make yourself motivated for what and why you are achieving that goal. Basically, you should be clear enough in your mind that what exactly your goal is and why you want to achieve that goal, so that you always stay motivated. So this was all for this video. I will jot down the key highlights in the description for this video. So if you still have any doubt, you can connect with me, and thanks for watching.